Thank you so much. Thanks for introducing me. And hello, everybody. I am actually going to start if everybody ons their video because you are going to tell me stories and I am going to tell you stories, and I cannot do this on a blank screen. I cannot keep telling the story to a blank screen. Please on your videos because you tell me stories and I'm going to tell you stories. It's a story time. Anybody else trying to on their video? All right. That's it? All right. So, hello everybody. My name is Roopa, and I'm here to talk about why books can be your best friends. Before we determine if books can be your best friends, we will go over a few books and we'll see what we learn from them. I will name a few books. Let me know if you have read these books or if you have heard the story. If you have, okay, let's see. Who knows the story about the monkey and the crocodile? It is some of the books that I have picked up are the Panchatantra stories that either you must have seen the books or heard the stories. And if you have, would raise your hands and would you want to tell me the story in just in few sentences? The monkey and the crocodile. I'll tell you it briefly. The monkey and the crocodile, they become friends. The monkey always, there is a tree close to the banks of the river, and the monkey always comes there and he sees the crocodile there, and they both become friends. What the monkey does not realize is the intentions of the crocodile. They become friends. He doesn't even think twice because the crocodile is nice. They become friends. And when they do become friends, then one day the crocodile tells that, why don't you come home? I'll take you to my home. Where is your home? The monkey asked. It is the middle of the river. Right in the middle of the river. You can sit on me and you can ride on me, and we can go to the middle of the river. And there, I have a house. My wife is there. And why don't you come with me? So they decide on a date, and the monkey hops on the crocodile, and they start going towards the middle of the river. The monkey does not know how to swim. And as they are going towards the middle of the river, the crocodile tells the monkey, actually, I'm taking you home because my wife wants to eat your heart. She wants to eat your heart. So the monkey tells, oh, really? She wants to eat my heart? You should have told me this earlier because I left my heart at the banks. Take me back there. I will get the heart and we both can go to your house. So the crocodile says, "Oh, really? Okay, okay." And the crocodile takes him back to the banks of the river, and the monkey hops off. And the monkey says, "There is no way I'm coming. I got to know your intention. You are really not a good friend. You wanted to kill me. You're not a good friend, and like I don't want to be your friend anymore." So this is the story of two friends, and one had bad intention. So what do you think you learned from this story? Just as soon as you heard the story, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
I think the most obvious thing that we could all learn is that you have to be careful with who you hang out with. That's one of the most obvious things. And also another thing is that if you want to do something or if you're trying to get an answer from somebody, you should make sure that you're not going to get fooled yourself.
Awesome. Thank you so much. When you make friends, make sure they're like, it is difficult to know their intentions, but it is always good to be on the vigil. It is always good to be on alert, right? Always make good friends. Because if you don't make good friends, there is always the danger of life or your compromising a few of your values. So when you make friends, make sure you're making good friends, right? And who has heard the story of the loyal mongoose? No? Anybody? No. Okay. Another story, which I'm going to tell you in real brief. We all know that mongoose is the only animal that can fight the snake. So there is a mom, daughter, it is a family, and they have a pet. The pet is mongoose. The mongoose is very good to the family. And one day, the baby, a little baby, is sleeping, and the mom tells the mongoose that I have to go get water. So, can you take care of the baby? And then she goes to fetch water, and it's only mongoose and the baby at home. A snake crawls in. And when the snake literally tries to harm the baby, it's the mongoose that fights the snake. And when the mongoose fights the snake, it's the mongoose that wins. And what happens is there is blood all over its face. But at the end of the day, it has killed the snake and then it goes outside. When it goes outside, the lady just comes taking the water and she sees the mouth full of blood. You know what the first thing that comes to her mind? Oh, this animal has killed my baby. And she takes that big pot of water and she smashes it on the mongoose. And she literally kills the mongoose. She runs inside to save her baby, only to see that her baby is playing on the bed and there is a dead snake on the floor. She cries that actually somebody who saved her baby, she killed somebody who saved her baby, right? So what is the first thing that this is the story, this is another Panchatantra story, and what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear that story?
I think that you should always try to judge the situation before acting.
Before you make a decision, wait, think, pause, think, are you making the right decision before judging anybody, right? Before judging anybody, take a moment, take a pause, think. um, it's not always that the person is bad. It's not always that the person is good. Take a moment to pause and think, am I doing the right thing? I see so many others have joined. I do not have any presentation here. We are just going to talk about more and more stories because I'm talking about books, and for me, books are all stories. And I always learn a lot from the books. And I think who joined late, they have missed two beautiful stories. And we'll go forward. Who knows the story of the lion and a clever rabbit? Oh,
We actually did listen to that story yesterday and stuff.
oh, okay. So let's
Yeah.
skip that. And wait a minute, somebody wants to tell me the story. Go ahead and tell me. Can you tell me your name? You raised your hands, girl.
Nihalia, but my mom name is Prem Kumari. That's why it's like it says Prem Kumari. My
Okay.
real name is Nahalia.
Niharya, can you tell me the story in just few sentences?
Um, once upon a time, there was a lion, and the lion was eating so much like animals. Every day when an animal comes in, the lion eats it. So once it was the rabbit's turn, and then it went to the lion and it said, there's another lion, and then it showed, and there's like a little like a river, and then it showed in the river, and it saw his like reflection, and then it thought it was another lion, and then it was roaring, and then its reflection rolled back, like, and then it jumped into the water, and then it's gone.
The lion died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like the story?
I did not. I learned it when I was 3 years old.
Oh, you have read those books, huh? Somebody has read the books for you. And what did you think of that story?
I was thinking how clever the rabbit was.
The rabbit was clever, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Somebody can be big, strong. You can, even a small person can outwit them, right?
Like the mouse and the sleeping lion, which helped it. But even though it thought, like, you're a tiny mouse, you can't even help me.
Yeah,
And then I learned its lesson that it doesn't matter if you're small or big, but you can help.
exactly. So don't ever get intimidated. If somebody is trying to bully you, if somebody is trying to make you feel small, don't get intimidated. Don't get scared. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Don't get scared because you can outsmart them, right? Has anybody in school felt that somebody is trying to outsmart them? Somebody is trying to make them feel small and tell that I'm the best, you know? Has anybody faced like that in school when
Once,
somebody is trying to say that I'm better than you, you know? Somebody like that?
yeah, once my friend said that, and then I said it's. I told her the lion and the mouse story, and then she was like, "Oh, even though I'm taller than you, doesn't mean you can do anything. Sorry."
Oh,
She
you
thought
told her
that.
that? Awesome. Awesome. So, anybody else had the same issue, like where you got bullied by somebody bigger, like in the playground, in sports, somebody tried to bully you, or not bully, yeah, bully, or somebody tried to show off that they are better than you. There must have been instances, right, when somebody has told you, I'm better than you know, trying to show off that they are better, good, they are more taller than you, they are more better looking than you. Has anybody faced like that? So, in case you have, or in case you do, somebody tries to tell you something, you don't have to take it because in your mind, you know that no matter how tall a person is, no matter how big the other person is, no matter how strong the other person is, the entire power lies only with you, right? You are the most powerful people. Nobody else can outsmart you, right? And there is one story. We'll do two more stories. One story, the outsmarted Brahmin. Who knows that story? You know, you are muted, baby. Can you unmute yourself and tell me the story? Do you know the story? Uh, uh, does anybody know the story? The outsmarted Brahmin? Okay, let me tell you. I'll tell you in brief, okay? There is one Brahmin. He's taking a goat from one side of the forest to another side of the forest to his village. He has to take a goat from one side. He has to take this goat to, you know that story too?
No, I was just. I have a question. What's a Brahmin? A
Okay,
Brahmin.
he's just a person he's a priest. Okay, he's just a priest, and he's taking this goat from the forest to the village. Okay, and he has put the goat on his shoulders, like the goat is on its shoulders, and he's taking it through the forest. There are four thieves. They want that goat. Okay, so the thieves they make a plan. So, and when the priest is walking with the goat on his shoulders, one of the thieves go to him and say, "Hey, why are you carrying a dog on your shoulders?" And he's like, "Are you mad? This is not dog, this is a goat. It looks like a goat to you, but to me, it is a dog." Anyway, you know better. And the thief goes away. Yeah? Let me finish the story and I'll ask you. Okay? And then the second thief comes. After a while, the second thief comes. He tells, "What are you doing? Where are you going?" "I'm going to the village." "But why are you carrying the dog with you?" And he's like, "This is not a dog. This is a goat. I'm carrying a goat." And then, "To me, it looks like a dog. Your wish. You can do whatever you want." And then he goes. Like that, the third thief will come and tell that. The fourth one also will come and tell him that. "Why are you carrying a dog on your shoulders?" At that point, the priest is like, "Oh my God, what shall I do now? I think I'm really carrying a dog." He takes that goat, he puts it down, and he walks away. He goes to the village. And then all the four thieves come, take the goat, and they cut and they have their fun. So the four thieves, they were lying. They outsmarted the priest. And the priest, just because he believed somebody else, he lost the goat.
I know that story actually.
You do. You seem to know a lot of stories. You seem to have read or heard these stories from people.
Yeah, I have the bunches and the stories.
Oh, and you read them or somebody reads
I
them?
read them every single time. I used to until I crossed my three until I crossed age three. I read everything all by myself. When I was 1, 2, and 3, my parents read everything for me, and like I was 1 month, 2 months, and something. And then when it's 4, 5, now I'm 6, and now I can read all the books. I'm
You
I'm I'm trying to read chapter books right now.
awesome. Girl, we both have to meet now. Because even I like to read books. We have to meet now. You tell me what you read, I tell you what you read, what I have read, right? So, this story about the priest, one thing that strikes you, what just happened here?
um, they just wanted to go to. They just wanted to trick someone and get the goat. They just wanted it, and then someone's having it, so they're just getting. They're like, "I want that goat. I need to trick that person to get that goat." They're being like mean and like they want that goat if somebody has it. They can just go get it without being so rude. That's not the only goat in the whole world.
Right. So if somebody tells you, uh, pray, if somebody tells you, "Somehow I don't like your ponytail today," would you take it? You'll say, "You don't like it, but I like it." You will not let somebody tell you what about yourself, right? You should know yourself better. Am I right? Can somebody else, like Ria or somebody, also let me know? Do people tell you, when somebody tells you, "I don't like the shirt you're wearing. I don't like the slippers that you're wearing." Would you like somebody else to tell you that? And you
Once
would believe them?
Yeah, once someone like said my my earring was smell my earring looks bad, and he said it looks nice to me, but I think it looks bad to you. I That's what I said to them.
This is so awesome because I think you have been learning a lot from the books. How would you know otherwise, right?
Do you know the story with there's two friends and then they're walking around like a place where there's thieves, and then one friend was like, "No, I don't want to get in that thief. That person is getting walking too. My friend is walking too fast," and they have like these little silver like bands and, bands. It was something in a bunch of them stories. They had bands, and then they're walking where there's thieves in like a little foresty place, and then one went slow like this, and another one was fast because it doesn't. That girl did not want to go uh, we don't want not want to get into a thief. And then the slow person did not get to a thief. The fast person did get to the thief, and the thief got their little like silver things.
Hmm.
And
As I'm hearing to your story, I remembered another story. Remember the rabbit and the tortoise story?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
One the rest, other than you, is there anybody else who can tell me the rabbit and the tortoise story? This everybody must have heard. This is the first story anybody hears from Panchatantra, right? Anybody else can tell me the story? Do you know? Do you know the rabbit and the tortoise story?
I know.
Yeah. Oh my God, you are good. The rabbit and the tortoise story, they both try to race. And who do you think will win? Who is that? Akshaj? Who wins the race? Akshaj? Can you unmute yourself and tell me who wins the race between
Tortoise.
who?
Tortoise.
The tortoise?
Yeah.
Ah, so you do know, you have heard this story.
Yeah, because he was slow and steady, and the rabbit was like, "No, the tortoise working so slow. I'm gonna be because I'm so fast." And then he was just like taking a nap because he was like, "The tortoise has to go like this. He will never beat me. I'm just gonna take a quick nap." And it took so long. The tortoise was slow and steady and walked all the way to the finish line when he got out of his path.
Right. So it doesn't matter how
The
fast you are.
tortoise.
Again, coming back. Yes, Akshaj.
The rabbit always hop.
Right. It is very fast, but then it doesn't matter how fast you are, right? It matters how consistent you are.
If you're nice, you'll get good things. If you're rude, you'll get bad things. Like it just like if you be good, you'll get good things. Like if you if you're nice, we listen to lots of stories, and all the good people only gets the good things. All the bad people, like in that story, just told you they got in trouble with the thief.
Right.
If you be nice, then you'll get nice stuff. The things that you do to other people, the things that come back to you.
But how do you know that all these things are good? How do you know that this is good, this is bad, this is how you have to behave? It is all because of the books and the stories that you have heard. Am I right?
Yeah.
So, books are your friends.
Yeah, even I have a flower journal. I write all my feelings in it.
So, all the books that you have heard the stories, you have read the books. So, all these tell you what is the right thing to do, right? Think twice before making a judgment, and don't let anybody bully you. You are good, right? So that's why I think that books are my best friends. Why? Because it will tell me how I should behave with others, how I should when I go to school, when I go to college, when I go to work, how should I behave? The books tell me everything. The books tell me just because somebody is like 7 feet tall and like this hefty, has worked out in the gym and stands like this, don't get scared. You're good too, right? Your height doesn't matter, your looks don't matter, nothing matters.
What matters how you behave.
Yes, yes. And like, has any of you like felt anything was a challenge, like at school or in college or in high school, you felt that very difficult situation came to you and you were not able to handle it well?
I had a math test in my class, and I don't know. Like my friend was in my table, and then she was like, "What's wrong with you? Do you need help?" And she helped me with one equation. I was like, I felt better, and I was like, "Thank you."
Okay.
I was hard and things, and there's always someone, even though there's no one to support you, you can feel better and do it. It's like you're self to try your best and do your things. It's okay if you're doing it wrong. You're just learning. You're learning from your mistakes.
Of course, of course. How about Akshay, Jyotish, Rhea? Any difficult situation at school that you can quickly think of? Wait a minute, Akshaj, can I see you sit still for a minute and answer my question? You look at me and tell me any difficult situation you have faced in your school. Look at me, baby.
Think he's talking to someone.
He's talking to somebody. He's not even listening to me.
He's talking to his other lady and he's too shy.
So what I'm trying to say is whether you are facing a difficult situation in the school, or if somebody is trying to bully you, or sometimes you feel that I'm like, there are times you could feel that I know this. I'm better than everybody. Sometimes it is possible that you feel like that too. The teacher is teaching something and I'm like, I know this. It is possible too, right? So, how to handle all these situations, you can learn through books.
We have to stop some bully guys.
You have to stop bullying.
You can talk to the bully that you're. I feel like you're kind of being. You can talk nicely without being rude. So my mom told me if you be nice to a person, even though they're being rude to you, they'll learn from you and be nice again. So if someone's being rude to you, you can like a bully. You can say, "Can you please stop this? I don't really like it. I think you're kind of being rude to me. Can you please stop it?" Like if you say that, they'll be like, "Oh, sorry," something like that.
Right. Let's hear what Akshaj had Akshaj had to face something in his school.
He's talking to someone.
No,
Yes. Did you have any issues in the school when somebody told you something?
no.
No, you're good. Okay. All right. So there are a few books that I have. There was a bunch of books for you all to read, but I shortlisted a few books. If you could make a note of these books, you will realize they are so good for you. It will help you. And before I even go for these books, tell me one thing. I'll ask you a question. Say, supposing you give every day, you take a candy, you give it to your friend. Okay? You give her one day. She just takes it from you and doesn't tell you anything. And then again, the next day, you give her another candy. She takes it from you. She will not tell you anything. Every day, you're giving her something. And they will not tell a word. They'll just take it from you, turn their face, go away. How long would you continue to give them the candy? You would stop after a while, right? Would
Yeah.
you? Because why? They never appreciated your efforts. There is
I
no
would rather
gratitude.
give the second day and say, I will say to her, "What do you say if someone gives you? If your mom gives you something, do you say thank you? Why are you not talking to me?"
And
Something
if she says,
like that.
no, I don't want to say thank you. I don't think this candy is good enough. What will you say? Will you give her again?
I'll say, "Okay, then what else you want? What do you want?" And then she says, and
And
then
if she throws an attitude and says, like, I don't know what I want. If you want to give me, you can give me. I don't care. If she says that.
that, then it means okay, I will give you nothing.
Exactly. You have to be thankful to everything that you have. Am I right? We just finished Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
didn't we? I'm sure we all wrote a big note what you're thankful for. I am thankful for the God. The God gave me such good food. The God gave me such good parents. The God gave me such a nice dress to wear. The God gave me such good a nice house to live. I have my own toys. I have my own books. I have my own room. You are thankful for so many things. Am I right?
Yeah.
In the same way, if you do not thank the God for everything that you have, you might not even get it.
Yeah,
Because what happened?
if you don't respect anything which is God, then you'll not deserve it. So, like, if you don't respect food, then you'll never get food. If you don't respect shelter, you'll never get shelter.
Exactly. Gratitude. You have to show gratitude, right? Gratitude is the word. Gratitude means being thankful. Like whatever you get, you
That's
have
why.
to be thankful. You have
But
to say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, God. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the candy. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. Gratitude. Why? Because if like just like we just now saw somebody takes something from you and they say, I don't care whether you give or you don't give, you will not give it to them again. Am I right? So, like for everything, somebody is tucking you inside to sleep. Thank you. Somebody gave you something. Thank you. Because if you say thank you will get more of it. Am I right? If that person, if your friend would have taken the candy from you and said, thank you, so sweet of you, the next day you would want to give her another one because she showed an attitude. You're like, whatever, I'm not going to give her. Right? So, gratitude, being thankful for every single thing. Everything. You have a bed to sleep on.
That's why every single state is celebrating a thing which you need to be thankful. That's why they're celebrating Valentine's Day and Thanksgiving. That's all about not eating turkey, not eating food. It's all about getting things.
Yes.
Thanksgiving has its name in thanks. Thanksgiving. You have to give thanks.
Not just on Thanksgiving, not just
And
once a year, not just once a year, every day. Say thank you every day. Just because Thanksgiving is over, will you stop saying thank you to your mom? Mom, the lunch that you packed was so good. Thank you. Every day. How about that for a change? Right? And if somebody else doesn't tell you thank you, you know what to do. Right? So thank you will, by saying thank you will get more of what you like. Am I right? So there is a book. It is called Gratitude is My Superpower. If you want, you can take a pencil and a paper and write it down, or you can play this video back and you can make a note. There is a book called Gratitude is My Superpower. Gratitude is my superpower. It's a book. It will tell you to be thankful for everything that you get. The reason being, there are some people who are not grateful. For them, it is very difficult to say thank you. You will see a lot of people in your life, in the school, in the college, in high school, they just cannot say thank you. It's very difficult to actually say thank you. There is a book which will tell you why you have to say thank you.
in my class, I never see anyone who says, I always see everyone who says thank you. I never see anyone who does not say thank you.
That's another thing. When you are good at heart, when you are always thank you will meet people, good people. Right? If somebody is bad, sometimes I feel while growing up, I had a group of friends when I think I was in third grade or something. I felt that the my group of friends were really good and they were very much good to me. But I knew a group of friends all bad. I felt like all the bad people got together, all the good people got together. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are good, if you are thankful, you will have friends, all the friends who are good, right? So there is a book called, you can actually make a note and ask your parents to get it for you. It is called Gratitude is My Superpower, because you have to learn to say thank you. There are people who cannot say thank you. And there is a book called The Oak Inside the Acorn. There is an acorn. You have seen all the pine, right? And it is inside a seed. And when that opens up, it grows into a tree. Right? That is to say, just because somebody is inside a seed, it doesn't mean that they are small. They have a lot of potential. Somebody you might see as very quiet, but no, they have a lot of potential that has to come out. So, the God has given every kid some skill or the other. Do you all believe that? Like, you might say, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at this. No, you're good at everything. You are good. You always have to tell yourself, I'm the best. I am good. Because God has given powers to everybody. Right now, they might be staying inside a shell, but they will grow into a big tree. There is a book. If you want to take the name of the book, and you can actually get it, you can ask your parents. It's called The Oak Inside the Acorn. Okay? And now, the last book that I will recommend, The Growth Mindset. Who will tell me what is the meaning of the growth mindset? The growth mindset is you have to grow, like just like how you go from grade 1 to grade 10, in the same way, the way you think also has to change. Like you cannot always be shy. I know when in sometimes you're shy, but as you grow big, you have to grow. You need to have a growth mindset. Has anybody felt that I'm not brave? Does anybody think that I'm not brave? Right? So there are times when you might think that maybe I can't do this. Yeah, you see somebody playing soccer. Oh my God, that person plays soccer so well. I don't think I can do that. So no, you can do everything. Yes.
If you think positive thoughts, everything you think in your brain is the boss of everything, which comes out of your mouth. If you think something positive, then that will be positive. So if you think I'm going to do it, that means you're going to do it. You'll say that in yourself, and then that will make you giving you confidence. If you're confident, if you say no, I don't want to do it. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to give up on that. I'm going to lose. If you keep saying those stuff, then you will do.
Exactly. So this everyday morning you have to get up and do. Every day morning you have to, as soon as you get up, you have to say, I'm strong. I'm brave. I'm a very confident person. I can do anything. I'm the best. Right? Before sleeping, you can tell yourself that you are good. In the morning, as soon as you get up, you can say, I'm good. I'm going to have a wonderful day. Right? This is another book you can read. It is called The Growth Mindset. It is for your age kids. Okay? And there are some it is called like positive sentences that you can say before going to bed, and as soon as you get up in the morning, if you can tell a few, like if I give you 4 sentences before sleeping, you say that, get up in the morning and say that. Okay? I'm full of joy. I am full of joy. I love myself. Can you say that? I love myself. I am full of joy.
I love myself. I have full of joy.
Awesome. That was 2 sentences. I am brave and I'm strong.
I am brave and strong.
I am brave and I'm strong. I can do any task that is given to me. I can do any task that is given to me. I am brave, I'm strong, I can do any task that I'm given to me.
And also
Full
you're
of joy.
and I'm kind.
I am kind, right? So if you keep repeating these in the night and in the morning, and read the books that I just told you, and actually, there's another book, it's called The Magic of Me. I am a magical being. I'm awesome. I'm a magical being. Do you feel like that? Do you feel you're very magical, amazing, and all that?
There's a story called the Invisible Being. It's so there's like a family, and then this story took place in Africa. So there's some people that were poor in the town. Some were rich and some were poor. So there's one daddy that was like a daddy, and then he was poor. And then she had 3 daughters. 2 daughters were older and they were twins, and another one's a young sister. They always tell the sister they boss her around. So when they sit in the fire and get warm, and they always tell her to burn the fire when she is so young, and then she gets like these spots all around her, like rashes all around her, and everybody laughs at her in the town. And then once there was the invisible being, so they wanted to marry the invisible being. So they asked their dad to get some money. He just gave all the money he had, to them, and they buy new clothes and fancy dresses, fancy necklaces, earrings, and everything. And then they walk all the way to the everybody came, and they're like, wow, beautiful girls. And then they went, and then there's his sister, the invisible being sister. She's not invisible being, but she's not the invisible. She's a sister who can not invisible, but they can see her in real life. And I mean, real like they can see her. And she said, "Did you see my brother? What is his bow and arrow? These are not," they said it was made out of oak sticks. Oak, like the sticks
Mhm.
from the oak tree, but it was not. In the end, I'm not gonna tell you this. And then the sister said nope. And then uh, what is his knife made of? They said, it's made of steel.
So how does the story end with the invisible man?
Being so the girl, their younger sister, she's so nice to her dad. She said, "Daddy, do you have any money? Can I please have it?" And he said, "No, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I don't have any more money." And she's like, "It's okay, dear. You I can use your old slippers." And then she wears her everything old. She went, and then everybody's like, "Ugh, she is so ugly." And then that's what happened. And then she went to the sister again, and do you know what she said? What does her bow look like? And it's made of a rainbow. And then she said, yes. What's his sword made of? She said it's made out of clouds. And then he said, yes. So she took her into the tent, and she heard a footstep coming.
So how
And
did the story end?
and then they like they saw, and then the invisible being, she saw the invisible being. She's the only one to see it. And then they got married, and then they never left each other alone ever again. And
So, so what the girl who had all the spots that you were just talking about, the no matter what is the problem, always think that I am magical, I'm good, I'm the best. So there is one book, it is called The Magic of Me. That means I'm an amazing person. I'm a magical person. I can do anything that I decide to do. If I have decided to do something, I can do it. It is, remember, the growth mindset. I can do it, I can grow. It's the same thing, the magic of me. So take down this book also. And every person has unique gifts. You have to sit in your meditation, even if you do for 5 minutes. Even if you do it for 5 minutes, when you close your eyes for meditation, you have to ask, what am I good at? What is my unique skill? Because every person has come with a skill. And how do you know this? You have to read so many books, then you will realize that every person has a skill. I have given the names of a few books. Get those books, read all the Panchatantra books too, and you will realize that you are the most amazing person in your life. With this, can we, I think, how long do you all meditate? How, um, Jyotish, how long do you meditate every day? Because I think we are um, close to 10 minutes,
You may take like 5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes. Okay, so we are good on time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how many people decided to start read books now?
What should I say? What should I say? A lot of people. A lot of people read a book.
Right. Would you read a book?
Yes.
Okay. Which grade are you, baby?
6th.
You are a middle schooler?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You must have read some book. Then you should know all the Panchatantra stories, right?
Sometimes.
Some? Okay. Okay. So we can go into meditation. So nobody has any questions about books. If you need the names of these books, you can let me know. I will send it to you. The Magic of Me. Gratitude is a superpower. Because I told you why you have to be thankful. You're trying to show me something, girl. You have that book already? What is that? The Panchatantra book, huh? I can't see. Ah, somebody reads that or you read that book? Super. All right, let's go. Let's do about 5 to 10 minutes meditation. Is that okay? All right.
Should I share my music? No,
You have music?
yeah. It might be not called like. Wait, let me see. 1 second. It's like the container, which like is this good? Is this music good? You just check this. Is this good? 1 second. This one. Hi.
I can't hear.
Can you hear it? 1 second. That one. That.
Shall I play the music or you'll play the music?
I'll just play the music. Can you hear it
No,
now?
no.
Can you hear it now? 1 second.
Verizon's got a bonker seal on those Samsung Galaxy S25.
1 second. Seconds.
I can play too.
1 second.
Hi, Auntie. I'm just gonna share the music so we can start quickly.
Okay, all right. Close your eyes. Clasp your hands. Try to sit still. I was on mute, sorry. So any questions from anybody? Anybody thinks books are not friends? I'm not talking of school books, I'm talking of other books.
Books are friends.
Books are friends? What kind of books, baby?
Story.
A story.
Storybooks, okay. All right. So any questions, anybody? Or we can close the session? You all have school tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yep. What did you say your name was again, girl?
Nihalia.
Niharia. All right. You have school tomorrow, correct? All right. So good night, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Books are
Thank
Thank you so much,
friends.
Roopa madam.
Read more books. Thank you so much, Jyotish.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,